my friends, how you doing today? I am doing well, and this is a little episode I like to call, I'm thinking collectors versus resellers or flippers. So hang tight, because I'm going to talk about some stuff today.
You should have saved me some.
My friends, here we go. So this is the deal. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, number one, I appreciate you. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the share button. All those little buttons there that are below. I appreciate you. That helps me out. It helps me out in general. All right, so today I need to talk about something that if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I've been battling with for a long time. Now, when I started this channel, to try to help people because I was watching people on YouTube that were struggling with their collections. Okay, they were having trouble getting the things that they wanted, and then they were buying from resellers or flippers, and it was in a shady fashion. Now I'll tell you this whole channel started. Let's reverse a little bit. This whole channel started when I started watching this particular YouTuber that his last name was Sickness. Let's just say that. I don't even know if he's on YouTube anymore because I got so consumed with watching this person rip people off that it consumed me. It literally, I was like night and day. Not only was I giving this guy the views by watching his videos, but he had a side shop on Instagram, not on a regular platform like an eBay or like a Macari or whatever it is. He was like almost like selling stuff out of his backyard. See if you sell stuff on, so the deal is that if you sell stuff on Instagram, like I'll call it the back door, okay? If you're selling stuff out the back door, you don't have to pay taxes on it. You don't have to pay different fees. And then also, there's a good chance you might get scammed by these people because you don't really have any protection, okay? So this is a video on how to help you understand the difference between... Now, there's a difference between a collector and a flipper, okay? Now let's not get me wrong here. Now, listen, people that their jobs are... What they do for a living is to go to different... let's say flea markets or yard sales or thrift stores or whatever, and they are collecting items so they can sell on this at the stores or whatever to provide for their families, but selling them for a reasonable price, okay? Because the deal is that as a collector, not a flipper, not a person that sells things on eBay but you know, I don't want to be a hypocrite either because I have sold stuff on eBay. Okay, I've done it because I've needed to provide it for my family, but I've also I never price gouged anybody. And what I'm seeing more and more every day, and this is what made me start the channel because it was sickening me. It was sickening me to see this person on YouTube going out and purchasing things for like $2, $3, and then bragging about the fact that they were going to rip off somebody for, let's say, 10 times or 20 times more the amount. Like literally what I was doing is I was watching this person. I was living this. I'll tell you right now, I was consumed, and I was watching this, and I'm like, wow. And I'm looking at the stuff like, wow, he just got a good deal on that. He just paid $2 for that Blu-ray or DVD or 4K or whatever it was. And then he's like, okay, yeah. And then I would go on his store on Instagram, and I would see that he's selling it. He's just paid $2 for it, and he was selling it for like $40, $50 or $100 or whatever. And I'm like, this isn't right. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I understand that sometimes, right now, a guy that's not working, okay, that this is what I do is a content creator. It's a hustle. I understand life sometimes has to be a hustle, but I don't know how some people sleep at night knowing that they paid $2 for something and flipping it for like unbelievable amounts of money. Now I've been doing this for over 30 years. Okay, I've been collecting for over 30 years. I did the math the other day, and I have tried to be genuine and honest with everybody that I've ever dealt with or worked with. And just recently this morning, I had a person that I was like, this guy I ordered an Ozzy Osbourne record. Okay, it was the last record I needed for my collection, and it was coming from I think Europe. And I was being really nice to this guy. This happened on August 18th is when I made this purchase. Okay, so the deal is that when you buy something from eBay or you buy something from PayPal, you have a time limit where they can protect you. After 90 days, eBay can't protect you anymore. They stop protecting you. And I think after 120 days or whatever it is, PayPal stops protecting you. So they're like, you know, they kind of wash their hands. They're like, hey, you know what? You waited too long. You can't open a claim. You're not going to get your money back. You're kind of screwed. So I was tired of seeing stuff like that. So this morning, I go check my thing, and I made this purchase on August 18th. So I'm like, wait a minute. Now, it's August 18th, and we're already in October-ish. You know what I mean? It's like, when is... And what happened was the guy provided me a tracking number, but he didn't provide me a tracking number through the website. So the deal is, I bought this purchase off of Discogs, and the process is you make the payment, and there's a little cursor thing that says payment, and then it goes from payment over to when the person ships it says shipped, and then on the bottom it says tracking, and they provide a tracking. If they don't provide a tracking, they don't have to, but I prefer for them to provide a tracking. In this case, the guy said he was going to provide a tracking. I was also being extremely understanding. Like listen, I'm not that guy. I'm not a complaining guy. I just want to get my item eventually. You know what I mean? Like it's like I ordered something, just make sure I get it. You know, and I'll be perfectly happy. I don't care if I have to wait a month. I don't care if I have to wait 2 months. Listen, I ain't going nowhere. I'm fine with you. Just, you know, some people have stuff going on in their lives. They get sicknesses. They have problems with their families. I'm a wicked, empathetic, understanding person. But these flippers that are like buying stuff or not even buying stuff, they don't even have anything to sell. There's a bunch of different scams that these people play. Okay, here's one of the big scams. They take your money because let's say they have bills to pay. They take your money, they don't even have the item. And what they do is they take your money with the hope that you're going to, they're going to, they're going to stretch it out. Okay, stretch it out over that 90 day limit or that 120 day limit. So you can't do anything with it. Okay, so you are totally screwed. Okay. Be careful if they stop trying to stretch it out. Like I said, they could be acting like the nicest, kindest. Like this guy in particular that I'm dealing with right now through PayPal. I contacted him, and literally he's like, he was in Europe, and he's like, I'm gonna say, first he didn't contact me at all. Okay, there was no contact for about 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. After I sent him the initial message, I'm like, hey, you gonna ship out my item? I'm really nice and kind about it, and he's like, finally he answers me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, there was a sickness in the family. Now listen, my empathetic ex-pre-K teacher soul is like, okay, you know what? Sickness in the family. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. There was a sickness in the family. Listen, my condolences. I'm sorry for your sickness in your family. I hope everything, listen, literally I'm sending this guy a message. I don't know him, but I'm like, I hope everything is well with your family. I hope everything is good, you know, because that's just me. Oh, yes, you know, I really appreciate you understanding and hanging on there, whatever. Okay, I'll have your item out soon. All right. I'm like, absolutely no problem. Okay, I'm sorry to hear about the sickness in your family. Just as long as you send me my item, me and you will be fine. Thank you very much, and I hope to get my item soon. So 2 weeks go by. I get no tracking number. I get no nothing. There's no information. Whatever. This is what they call the flipper or the scam artist drag along. Okay, this is the drag along. Okay, I'm gonna call that one the drag along. So next thing I get a message from him. He's like, I couldn't ship it from my country because the tariffs are too expensive and this is too expensive and that's too expensive. I'm like, okay, so, you know, number one, I'm a little bit upset because this is the last Ozzy Osbourne record that I need. Can you just, you know, what are we going to do? You tell me you can't ship it. Are you sending me my money back? Am I going to have to hunt for another seller to buy the album from? I mean, you just tell me what you want me to do right now, because right now you got my money and I got nothing. So you're whole and I'm empty. And, but I'm still being kind and whatever. What do you want me to do? Here's the deal. You know, it kind of like, he didn't really give me an option. He's like, I'm going out of town on business in 2 weeks. And when I go out of town in 2 weeks, I'll take the record with me. I'll pack it. I'm going to pack it right now. It's what he literally wrote. I'm going to pack it right now in my bag. And I'm going to take it with me on my business trip. And I'm going to ship it from the other country that I'm going to. Red flags. Okay, red flags all over the place. But I'm still trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Hey, listen, you live in Europe or whatever it is. I paid 52 euros. I don't know what that is. That's like $68 in American cash. Okay, you're having a problem with shipping things in your part of the world or whatever, and you're going on a trip. I'm still going to give you I'm still within that 90-day limit and that 120-day limit between PayPal. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Days go by. Next thing you know, nothing. No tracking, nothing. I contact the guy. I'm like, is everything okay? Is everything going all right? You told me that you were going to ship on Friday. You told me you're going on your business trip on Friday, and that you would contact me on Friday and tell me where my item is. I waited actually 4 days or 5 days after the Friday, and I gave him the time. I figured, hey, listen, on a business trip, okay? Maybe his number one priority isn't mailing my record out. Maybe there's something else going on in this guy's life. Okay, I'll give him some time. I gave him like five days. I contact the man, and no answer. No answer again. So here we go. He's stretching it out, stretching it out, stretching it out. I'm like, oh, come on now. The thing is that I've had this done numerous times. So this is why I'm trying to warn you guys. This, when you are a collector, it's a difficult thing to be. It's difficult to be a collector because you are dealing with people you don't know. And you're putting your money and your trust in their hands, okay? And these are the different kinds of games that they like to play. So as I will proceed, I contact him again. Finally, I get a message with him. Oh, I'm so sorry. It took so long. I had a problem. Here is the tracking number provided. Now, let's make this clear. On the Discogs site, my item never went over from paid to shipped. It still stayed in payment received, meaning I sent him his payment, but he had not shipped it. He sent me a tracking number in the messages. Why did he not go through the actual, Discogs company and provide them with the tracking number to push it into that, that digital spot where it said now shipped? Something is shady. Something is not right there. So I go on the website where he supposedly tracked this number. It's not UPS. It's not USPS. It's not Federal Express. It's not. What's the other one? Federal. It's not American Express. American Express. What's the other one? UPS. Yeah, UPS. Federal Express. Yeah, DHL. It's none of them. Okay, it's none of them. It's some kind of. It says something foreign. Whatever. I punch in the number, and it says number cannot be found. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, now we're already, this is August 18th. We're already in October. I've gone almost 3 months, okay? Almost 3 months I've gone back and forth with this guy. Almost 3 months, okay? So we'll do the math on that. We'll give a take of what, 30, 60, 30, 60, 90, right? You know what I mean? I'm stressing a little bit. I'm like, what the hell's going on? This guy just did the stretch out. He did the stretch out. Luckily, so I contact the guy again. I still give him the benefit of the doubt. I contacted Discogs. Discogs said you need to contact the seller. If you can't get through to the seller, you got to contact your payment place, which is PayPal. And I got to tell you right now, please, if you are a collector, sign up for PayPal and use PayPal. This is not a PayPal commercial, but I'll tell you right now, I just got off the phone with them, and I have been a PayPal customer for 20 years. And for 20 years, these people have been protecting me from scams. And I have been scammed a lot. If you watch this channel, you have seen many, many, many scams. I have been threatened. I have been scammed. I have been, and PayPal has stuck up for me, taken care of it. I even got money that was recovered, a big lump sum of money that was recovered from an item that was actually after the 120-day thing. Because I mean, I battled and they got me they recovered my money. They recovered it. So when eBay tries to deter you from paying with PayPal and they want you to just pay with your credit card, be careful, okay? Because I'll tell you right now, when you pay with PayPal, I just want to make this clear, you are paying with your credit card, so you get that extra added bonus of protection. So eBay gives you a customer protection. But if it doesn't work out with eBay, PayPal gives you a guaranteed customer protection. And I'll tell you right now, PayPal, you can talk to somebody. You can call somebody and talk to somebody that's not a robot. You don't have to text a robot and have to answer these questions. It's, as a human being, it gets very frustrating when you order an item and you haven't received that item and you got all this anger and stuff built up inside. You're like, what the heck happened? Did I just get ripped off again? I mean, you want to talk to a human being, and eBay does not provide you with a human being. Okay, they provide you with a robot. It's a bot. Matter of fact, they call it a chat bot or whatever it is. But PayPal, you can call them up and they will initially give you the robot, okay? But all you have to do is say customer service. And if the robot's like, but I also need help with your whatever, customer service. But I just need additional information for customer service. By the third customer service, they're like, we're going to get you a customer service representative. And then you might have to wait on the phone for maybe about 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. And then they're going to put you on with somebody from customer service. So the deal is that I opened my claim with PayPal. I contact them. I explain to them the whole situation, and I explain to them what's going on here. I said, this guy's giving me, he's stretching me out here. He's stretching me out. He's trying to push me to that limit where you guys can't protect me. The man I spoke to on the phone today told me that he's on it, and the claim has been open. The seller did provide him the tracking number. He goes, if there is no movement in this tracking number within 4 days, you get your money back. There are different scams that these flippers or these resellers do on eBay that is just not right. And listen, like I said, I created this channel to protect you. That selling stuff out the back door, that's what I call it, because that sell stuff out the back door means you don't have to pay no taxes. Okay, already you're doing illegal actions right there because you don't have. The deal is, I understand that it's almost like a flea market type situation when you're selling something from Instagram, but where is your protection? Where is your protection from buying something from somebody from Instagram? Like literally it's kind of word of mouth. Like you go on to they lure you to the Instagram page, and then you're like, okay, well, I want this. I saw this on the YouTube channel. I saw him pick this up. I saw him buy this thing. Now he's selling on his Instagram page, and I want to purchase the item. You go send the guy the item. Who's to say he's gonna ship it or not? You know what I mean? It's like you're taking all the risk, okay? And meanwhile, this guy is reaping all the benefits because if you don't get it within the 90 days or the 120 days, he's going to keep your money. And if you buy it off him, he's still ripping you off because you only paid $2 for something he's selling to you for $100. You know what I mean? So there's got to be some kind of, I don't know where the morals in this world have gone. Where I mean, I guess mail fraud is not a thing anymore because I've received empty boxes. I received stuff that's been stolen. I received pictures of other people's houses where they said that things were shipped to. And if you, like I said, if you've watched this channel for a while, you know that I've tried to help people out with this. And they're like, we got a tracking number. We got a picture of the item being delivered. Well, I'm like, well, that's great that you got that tracking number, but that's not my house. And then you literally gotta like eBay right away. I'll tell you right now. If the seller provides eBay with a tracking number, they are done with you. They don't care. Okay, this is what happened to me. Okay, literally, I purchased an item. It was like a $50 item. I didn't get the item in. I contacted eBay. eBay's like, they provided a tracking number. I said, I understand. And they're like, and the tracking number has pictures. I'm like, yes, it's a yellow house. I don't live in a yellow house. The box I'm supposed to get is supposed to be this big. The box on the porch is this big. So it's not I said, it's probably so this is the way my mind works. I'm like, they probably have a house that they ship, an abandoned house, an empty house, or whatever house that they ship stuff to. And then they have a carrier. This is a big scam thing. I'm telling you right now, I have seen this on YouTube. I've done research on this. And I've talked to a lot of different people. I've talked to the Better Business Bureau. I've talked to PayPal. I've talked to eBay. I've talked to a lot of different people behind the scenes that work with a lot of different, post office, U.S. Post Office. I've talked to them. There is a lot of different scams that people can do. So as a collector, we need to protect ourselves the best way we possibly can. And the best way you can, like my best way right now is like, I purchase everything with PayPal. If anybody's like, we do not accept PayPal, or we accept only a credit card, no, that's not good enough. Because I got to always call the credit card company and say, listen, I paid for the item. But I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of red tape to go through, a lot of hoops you got to jump through to get your money back from the credit card company. Where it's not that way with PayPal. They're like, okay, this is a set time. They got to give you a tracking number. They don't provide tracking number. And even if they provide the tracking number, that's how I end up getting that money back from the thing that eBay just wiped me clear from. When eBay wiped me clear, I went over to PayPal. I said, hey, listen, here's all my information. Here's a picture of the house. Here's a picture of my house with the number on the outside of my house. Here's a picture of me standing outside of my house. You know what I mean? It's like, and I provided them with all of this information and all of these facts. You almost have to be like a criminal detective in order to like get these people for this scam that they run. And there's a stretch out scam. There's a ship to another house scam. There's a empty box scam. Listen, I received boxes with rocks in them. Okay, I've received empty boxes. I've received wrong items. And I'll tell you, so I do have a package I got to open today, and I didn't want to talk a little about this because, listen, I'm going to make it clear again, one more time, last time, okay? Flippers and resellers, I don't hate you. I understand that sometimes you got to provide for your families. But it's some of these other scumbags that are leeches. They are leeches. They are sucking off our needs and our wants. So you want something bad enough or you need something bad enough or whatever, you'll pay. You'll pay that extra whatever. But these people are not paying what you pay. And I understand there's shipping nowadays and you got to pay for it. Listen, I get it. So if you're at a thrift store and you find a Blu-ray or 4K for $3 or whatever, what in your ever-loving mind would make you be like, it's right to sell a CD or Blu-ray or 4K or whatever it might be. Let's say it's $1 or something for a little girl, okay? And grandma wants to buy this doll for the little girl, something really expensive in the stores, but she finds it now on eBay, and she got a great, she can't find it nowhere else. Okay, it's sold out. It's Christmas time. I've been through this. I've been through this with a Buzz Lightyear with my daughter. It's Christmas time, and it's sold out everywhere. And you're trying to get that one item that your child or grandchild asked for, okay? And all of a sudden, there's the person that's got it. But the person that's got it is not selling it for the $30 that it is at the store. The person that's got it knows that you need it and you want it, and you got to make sure your granddaughter or your son or your daughter are not crying on Christmas morning, and they're gonna milk you. They're gonna put you over the coals. Listen, I don't know how these people sleep at night doing what they do. And then these backdoor salesmen, you know what I mean? I don't trust that. And I just don't know how they sleep. Maybe my moral value is different. You know, I think I'm getting a cold. I was raised by Mr. Rogers, okay? I'm aging myself a little bit, but this isn't AI Mr. Rogers, which is doing like suplexes off the top rope nowadays on TikTok. No, this was the man that taught me moral value. It was like, you know what? Treat people the way you want to be treated. Be good to people. You give good, you get good. You know, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, I could never, listen, I'm not working right now, and I have a lot of stuff that I could possibly sell, but I could never rip somebody off. And financially, it doesn't make any sense for me to ship things out it's just too expensive. And eBay rips you off. Okay, right now, they take a percentage and they charge you for your shipping. I have sold stuff on eBay before, and I stopped. I'm like, you know what? I'm not selling anything more on eBay because the percentage they take. I sold a Wolverine action figure from Hot Toys once that I paid $320 for initially. I sold it on eBay for $360 or whatever it was. Okay, so I did mock it up a little bit from $320 to $360, but the thing went up to, it was worth about $500. So I did not gouge anybody. Okay, I slept good that night. I was fine. I'm like, you know what? I've had this thing for a while. It's increased in value. It's worth $5. I'm selling it for $30 more. I think it was like $30 more than what I paid for it. I got to provide for my family. I'm kind of stuck. It's my daughter's birthday, and I want to make sure that. And I'll tell you, I didn't have any regret. I was like, you know what? This person is happy. They're satisfied. We had communication, and they're still getting a great deal. Well, by the time I got done, see, the type of person I am is I got insurance on it. Okay, so it's not only you got to pay for the shipping, you got to pay. I paid for the insurance because I wanted to make sure that this $300+ doll gets to this person, because if they say they didn't receive it, then they ask for their money back, you know, and then I get in trouble, you know. Now I'm totally empty. I have no doll and I got no money, so I got the insurance. After getting the insurance and the shipping, and eBay takes their percentage, whatever that and the percentage is higher on the higher you sell an item. So there's been a couple of times where I have items where I'm like, you know what, if I sell one of my items, you know, I got an autographed Gene Simmons bust, and I've been contemplating selling it, but it's made out of almost like a ceramic, and it's autographed on the top, and I'm like, in order for me to ship this thing, it's going to cost me a lot of money. And then I'm going to have to get the insurance, because I have received things in the mail before that have been broken, and people have not had the insurance, and know what they get? Nothing. Like, seriously, nothing. If you do not insure the item that you're shipping, then you get nothing in return. Like, literally, that person had to give me my money back, and I got a bunch of broken stuff. It was actually the Marx Brothers ceramic figures from chalk figures from back in the day, old figures I ordered a long time ago. And when they came in, literally the head was over here, hand was over here, and arm was over there, because they did not pack it properly and they did not ship it with insurance. So I contact the guy with photographs of me taking the stuff out of the box, and here's a head, and here's an arm, and here's a whatever. It's all like chalkware, so it's like it's made out of glass and stuff, so it's all shattered all over the place. And that person sold it to me for like $400, had to return my $400, and they ended up empty, completely empty, without any figures, and without their money. And did I feel bad about it? I felt bad for the guy, because I'm like, but the guy also understood that he screwed up. Listen, you want to pay for that extra protection because stuff happens in the mail. And listen, you people that watch my channel, you know that I go through this a lot. Okay, a lot of things happen with me because I buy a lot. You know, this channel is about unboxing things and unboxing memories, and I buy things and I tell stories or whatever. And you know, sometimes it's a battle. You know, and I don't agree with these flippers / resellers that price gouging. That like, but once again, let me make it clear. This isn't all of them. There are some good people out there that are just trying to make a couple bucks extra, and they're not trying to do anything to you that's going to harm your wallet or your mental health. Okay, because I'll tell you, this is straining. Okay, this stretcher guy, I gave him the benefit. Here I am, 3 months later, no record, no money, and now I'm opening claims and arguing back and forth with eBay first, and eBay's like, can't do anything, 90 days is done. And now I'm with PayPal. And PayPal's like, thank you, PayPal, literally, thank you for being a customer for over 20 years. We're going to take care of you, sir. If we don't hear from them in 4 days, you get your money back. If the tracking doesn't move in 4 days, you're going to get your money back. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we good. Okay? So the package I want to open up is because I bought this from a reseller. Now, another thing about a reseller, sometimes they don't care. They don't care about you. Okay, I'll tell you right now, they don't care about what. See, so my theory on this, because this guy was really cocky. He was a real cocky jerk. Okay, and I bought this also off of Discogs, and I contacted him, and I'm like, listen, I unbox things live on my channel here. You guys know what I do here. I open up things, I open them up, I unbox them, and this is the last Stone Temple Pilots CD, that has Scott Weiland as the lead vocals. And I wanted it for my collection. I didn't care. They got one more CD after this. This isn't a video about Stone Temple Pilots, but they have one more CD after this with the new lead singer, whatever. Not interested. I'm a Scott Weiland fan. I'm one of those guys like Ozzy left Black Sabbath. I left Black Sabbath. Steven Tyler leaves Aerosmith. I'm going with them. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Like if the band breaks up and it's not the original lineup, I have a little bit of a problem with it. So when they kicked Scott Weiland out of the band for drugs or whatever the situation is, I was like, I'm off the Stone Temple Pilots bandwagon, and I'll stop collecting. Chester also from Linkin Park. Now that they got that girl as lead singer, I'm off the Linkin Park. Okay, they should have named it something else. It's not Linkin Park anymore because he's not there. If the group is that person or part of that person, you are a group. Okay, if a member of the group disappears, and especially if they're a front man like Jerry Garcia, and now it's the band, and you're still following the band around, like Jerry. It used to be, I think it was Jerry. It was Grateful Dead, and then it became, I think it became Grateful Dead Band or just the band or something like that. And you still follow them on because you want to hear the music, and you got this new lead, and you're okay with that. That's your options. But my option is that when Journey got that new lead singer, I took off. I'm like, that's not Steve Perry. I don't even know I can't even tell you the name of the new lead singer for Journey. And he's not a bad guy, and he's not a bad singer. He's just not the lead singer from Journey. And same thing with Queen. Okay, that lead singer from Queen right now is not Freddie Mercury. So I'm not gonna keep following Queen. I do not care to hear somebody karaokeing my beloved rock stars' songs, because that's pretty much what it is. It's like literally, wait, why don't you hire me? I'll go sing Bohemian Rhapsody. I've done it before. I've done it in the shower. I've done it in the car. Hire me. I'll go do it. It's like one of those things. It's like I don't go for it. So anyway, I'm getting off track. Excuse me. I do this on this channel sometimes. Sometimes when I get passionate about something, I go on a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a tangent. Sorry. So I ordered this thing from a reseller. Somebody I did not give a crap. Contact the guy. Yeah. I'm like, listen, I opened this thing live on my channel. I opened it up, and I'm going to reopen it so I can show you, because I didn't even catch on when I opened this thing up. I'm like, this is the special deluxe edition of the last CD, which I don't even know what they're calling this thing. I don't know. It just says Stone Temple Pilots on the side. But anyway, that's not the issue. I opened this up live on this channel not too long ago, and I opened it up, and I was like, oh, everything's good. Everything's wonderful. Everything's perfect. Got the booklet inside. I'm opening it so you can see it, so you can tell me what you see is wrong with this. Okay, I don't know if it. Yeah, let me straighten out the disc for you, so maybe we can make this very clear. So I was perfectly fine. I was like, I'm going to download this thing. I'm going to put on my thing. Thank you so much, sir. Perfect transaction. Everything came in as you told me it came in. What did I not catch? What did they not catch? See, a reseller that flips things so fast. They don't give a crap what they're selling. They don't even check what they're selling. I don't even, I've been through this so much that they're like, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. I get it. This guy gave me a flat out attitude. He's like, I get it. All right, I get it. We made a mistake. And I'm like, okay, so am I going to get my money back? Am I going to get a refund? What's going to happen now? Oh, you got to open a claim. Why do I got to open a claim when you know that you made a mistake? And how they make a mistake? Is that Stone Temple Pilots? That's Alicia Keys. Okay? That ain't even close to being Stone Temple Pilots. Unless the new lead singer right now from Stone Temple Pilots is Alicia Keys. Okay? They messed up because they are buying these things at, because literally I took the sticker off the back, but they bought this thing at a Savers thrift store for $1.99. And because this one is a little bit sought after, they sold it to me for $28 and didn't even care enough to open it up. Now, I'll tell you, my friends, when I have bought stuff or I had stuff that I wanted to sell or resell or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to rip the person off. I am so OCD, and this is no joke, okay? When I put the item in the package, not only do I open up the item and check it out, make sure everything's perfect, I take the disc out, make sure there's no scratches and everything, and I make sure everything's good, and I'll put it in the bag, and this is where my crazy OCD comes in. I will literally look at the name of the shipper, and look at the item, look at the name of the shipper, look at the item, put it in the bag. And I have even gone to the point where I've sealed the bag and then second guessed myself if I put the right item in the bag. Unsealed the bag, took it back out, checked the item again, checked the shipper again. That's just me. That's me being a lot of extra. This guy gives me an attitude, like it's my fault, like I'm the one that did something wrong. Oh, what do you want me to do now, sir? Yeah, what I want you to do is make it right. Either ship me the correct CD or give me my damn money back. Oh, if you want that to happen, you gotta go through eBay. Why? You just admitted to me that you may have screwed up. Why won't you just I'll ship it back and we'll just call it a day. Listen, so the deal is I had to rebuy it. Okay, so this is an unboxing package thing today, but I will tell you that this channel started to help people. Okay, and I have been through a lot of different things. Okay, a lot of different things. Like I said, I've had empty boxes. I've had people lie to me. I've been verbally attacked. I was threatened by some people from another country or whatever that were actually big scam artists that were going to send people to my home to hurt me if I was to go to the authorities. Listen, as a collector, this is getting a little. I don't even leave the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to like a Walmart or a Target and making these purchases. I'm not leaving the house. And the deal is when you are working with an eBay seller, it's very important that you open a line of communication with these people and make sure that you get some kind of trust thing going back and forth with them. Ask them for pictures. Talk to them. Ask them how to. Maybe they give you a little information about their family. Maybe they get a little personal with you. Something good. Because I'll tell you right now, some of these people are just out to rip you off. Okay? And the fact that some of these guys, listen, I have stopped giving my energy to these people on YouTube that buy and flip things and laugh at you. And I understand that sometimes we might get. I'm all wrapped up in the fact that I don't leave the house, and I'm like, okay, maybe I want to watch somebody flea market. I want to watch a yard sale, or I want to watch them go to the thrift store and everything. That's where I got wrapped into that, and I was like, well, this is fun, I'm into collecting. I want to see what these people are getting it for. But then when I started seeing them almost laughing at grandma and grandpa, or laughing at me, or laughing at you, or laughing at the hardworking person that's struggling to get the things that they need or they want. It started to bother me. And I was like, that's when I had to start the channel. I was like, I'm starting the channel now because I'm going to unbox things live. If movies and music are memories, and if I have things I have to unbox and tell you a story, I'm going to tell you a story. But if I get scammed, you're going to see me get scammed right here live on this channel. And this is what happens. So stuff like this happens. In the case of this Ozzy Osbourne thing, that happens too. And you will find out. So please like, share, subscribe, okay, and hit your bell for notifications because you will find out what happened with me with my Ozzy record. I only need one more, and my collection is complete. I'll have them all. I would have bought it from another seller if this guy was if he could have straight out just been honest with me and said, hey, listen, I don't have the item, or hey, I can't ship the item. Now, what was going to cost me 52 euros, which is $68, whatever, is now $200 because Ozzy passed, and now they're price gouging and the scalpers are going crazy, and it's like this is the way it is. I could have just bought another copy right there if you were honest with me, but no, you were a scumbag flipper that was going to drag me out to my 90 days, 128 days, or whatever it is, and screw me over. Not this guy, not anymore, and I'm here to help you, and that's why I'm here. That's why I do this channel. I do this channel to help people. This is a helping channel. I don't know why I got this thing on the entertainment or whatever, but the bottom line of this thing is to always help you to get you what you what you pay for. You know, this is not right. Okay, don't if it seems too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I have so many times gone through this where I'm like, I want something, and I go on eBay, and like everybody else is selling for like $200, and then there's that one item that's $50, and you're like, oh, there, God is shining on me. Okay, a light is shining on me because these things are selling for 200, and I found the one guy that either doesn't know what they're selling or the good guy that's selling it for the price that it should be because that's what he paid for it, and you buy it, and either it comes in and it's fake, or it's a bootleg of some sort, or a counterfeit, and then you got to try to explain to eBay what a counterfeit is, because I guess eBay's so stupid that and they've been around for forever, but they can't contemplate that there are people from other countries that are making bootleg copies of Beatles albums and Beatles CDs, and they can't understand this concept that there is fake stuff being sold on their site that do not have barcodes, listen, they're counterfeits, they're fake, they're worthless. I don't want them. Take care of it. I mean, there's got to be a better way for you to be able to track this stuff. If they don't provide you with a barcode for something, or this may be pre-barcode, okay? So let's get that out of the way. If they're not providing photographs, they're not providing this, not providing that, and you're seeing that they're coming up negative feedback after negative feedback. Didn't receive my item. My item was not as described. Wrong item. Fake, bootleg, counterfeit, whatever. Pull them. Yank them off your website. You're making your website look stupid, okay? You're making us not trust eBay anymore. You're making us not trust these companies anymore. Amazon's pretty good. Amazon's pretty good with doing this stuff. So I ain't bad-mouthing Amazon, but I've been battling with eBay for years. And they're another one. Thank you for being a valid customer for almost 30 years. And I'm like, thank you for giving me a hassle for almost 30 years. Now I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to help people out so they don't get ripped off. So I bought this from a Goodwill. And it says right here, it says Goodwill, Easter Seals, whatever, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, okay? And this should be that. Should be. So this should be this, without Alicia Keys in it. Let's see how they did, okay? Got a packing slip. I'm looking at the side of it. It's it, okay? It's the now I'm gonna open this up for you. You're the first one to see it. Do we have an Alicia Keys? Is it empty? Because I open everything live on this channel. This is a live. This is not edited. I will not edit anything. Looking at it. Oh, it's backwards. Well, that's just silly. All right, hang on. Oh, okay. Flipping it right in front of you. Yes. Okay. We got the booklet. And I got to tell you right now, let me tell you something right now. I got this from a Goodwill off of eBay. Okay. This one I got also, but this one came from a regular seller. Okay. This one came from a Goodwill from eBay. And I want you to actually look at this. The one I got from the Goodwill is in better condition and actually has the right CD in it. So this shows me that even the Goodwill, and they didn't price, you know what I paid for this one? $10. That makes sense. That is reasonable. That is understandable. Okay? When I'm paying over $20 for something, I expect to get what I paid for. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt. And you had to give me an attitude about it. So right now, this is trash. And this will get bagged up, downloaded, bagged up, and then put on my shelf with the rest of my Stone Temple Pilots collection, because I am a collector and a completist. I am not here to rip anybody off. I am not here to make you feel bad about. Listen, life is difficult enough as it is. As collectors, collecting things should bring us joy, should bring us happiness. It should not be a constant struggle. But I'll tell you right now, this year, 2025, that I have been doing these videos, I've been doing these videos for 8 years, actually. But this year in particular, I think because, maybe economically the world is not right. Maybe we're struggling a little bit more. We're on the borderline of, listen, I'm out of work. I've been let go of my position, okay? People are out of work. People be struggling. Life is getting more difficult. So this channel needs to be alive more than ever. So I can help you to recover your money. So I can help you to get the things that you need and you want, and tell you. See, you will never get lies from me. You will only get facts, okay? Because I know what it feels like to be screwed over, and I never ever want anybody to feel the way I do or the way I did. That should be the motto. If I ever get merch made, that's what my merch is going to say. I never want you to feel the way I did or the way I do, because people have been screwing me over my entire life. I've had people tell me they love me and put knives in my back. I've had people tell me, look me in the eye and tell me that we're family, and screw me over. I have been screwed over forever, okay? Literally forever. From family, friends, mail, buyers, sellers, flippers, whoever, okay? This is a helping channel. So please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this stuff, because this stuff is happening to other people. It's happening to family. It's happening to friends. Not too long ago, we had the big Party City scam. And I will tell you right now, I got so much, I felt bad for the Party City scam because I got scammed. And as soon as I got scammed, I put it out there. I'm like, listen, there's a fake website. Party City is officially closed. This fake website is taking millions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars, and you're not going to get your money back. Stop your accounts. Stop your payments. Stop it right away. Don't think you're going to get all the stuff. It's too good to be true. It's like literally they had a sale where everything was like 75% off, and then you got an extra 20% off if you made the purchase today. And I'm like, I'm getting stuff for like nothing. Like literally, I was ordering like 10 skeletons for Halloween, or I was like, they even had action figures on there and stuff like that. There was all kinds of good stuff on this Party City website, and I'm like, wow, they got all this stuff. And I ran up this bill, and my daughter did too. My daughter got scammed first, and then when she got scammed, I was like, oh no, you know, listen. What is it? The angry bear came out as a father. I'm like, you're not scamming my daughter. You're not gonna scam me. I'm standing up for this, and we're gonna figure this out. And I'm gonna put it out there for everybody. And I'll tell you right now, that thing got thousands and thousands and thousands of views, and I got thousands and thousands and thousands of comments of people saying thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you. I mean, I was getting Instagram messages, Facebook messages. I almost got ripped off for 200. I almost got ripped off for 1,000. I almost got ripped off for 500. Thank you for making that video. That's why I do what I do. This is a helping channel. So please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. And I'll tell you right now, I answer every comment. So if you're going through something, comment below. This doesn't have to be just a whole thing with purchasing things. It could be anything in general. Listen, I have what they call wisdom, okay? I have a wisdom or stupidity, whatever you want to call it. I have been through a lot of crap, okay? And I struggle with different kind of illnesses. You know, I struggle. So I know a lot, and I've been through a lot, and I'm still here. And I'm here, I think, for a purpose, and my purpose is to help you guys out. So please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.